now we have the hardest part, the pitch session for a community, for startup communities that exist in Latvia. We have 25 pitchers who agreed to to present themselves, and we will have 2 minutes for each of them. We have timers, so don't exceed this time, please. Be short, precise, and impressive. And as first and as an example, I was asked for a stage Marija Odineca, who will present Arctic startup for Latvian scene. Yeah.
Maris, will you turn on the timer? Okay. Yes, so Arctic Startup is the widest read online media covering tech startups in Nordics and in the Baltics. I'll put us in numbers. Okay, we have 120,000 unique monthly visits. We have 140,000 page views. An average duration on our site is 5 minutes. 4,000 RSS subscribers and 22,000 social media subscribers. Here is Arctic Startup in faces. We have more people, but these are 4 which you should know. Is first of all our CEO Dima. He's responsible for Arctic Startup itself and also for our conference, Arctic 15 in Helsinki on May 26th, 27th. Greg, our great editor. Jan, who is responsible for our events, and me, who is responsible for stories from the Baltics. So our new announcements, first of all, come to Finland. We're looking forward to meeting you on 26th, 27th of May in Helsinki on Arctic 15 conference. You can register at arctic15.com. Secondly, we very much welcome you to come to Spain on 25th, 27th of March. We are bringing startups to Spain. It's called Arctic Startups in the Sun. We are bringing startups to Spain for Spanish investors to see our startups, and we are bringing our investors to Spain to see Spanish startups and possibly invest together. Then we have a new project, Co-Founder Magazine. Yes, it's a print magazine. Yes, really print. It's also available on iTunes. But we haven't launched the Kickstarter campaign yet. We just have the first issue, and that's about it. So stay tuned for the news. And that's the last slide. Our contacts, all news from the region editor at Arctic Startup, Baltic News to me, and Latvian News to Labs of Latvia, because we have a partnership with Labs of Latvia. Thank you.
Two minutes. So now I will ask stage our venture capital representative, Janis from Imprimatur Capital, to pitch for Imprimatur Capital.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna have slides, but first I want to ask a question. So could you please raise your hand if you feel like you are a startup person? So if you run a startup. Oh, actually, great. You are quite a many. So I thought it's just a few people. So my pitch. So we are an early stage technology investment company. We invest in early stages in something which is very new, just started, or just an idea. If we looked at the venture capital statistics, then we saw that there's like 88 startups supported, and I think almost half we have done, but money-wise we are sort of small. So we manage around 16 million. So today my main pitch is about pre-seed loans that we are providing to startups. So together with LGA, we are supporting early stage startups, and we are providing soft loans of 50,000 euros to good teams that we believe can reach the results. By now we have issued 30 soft loans, and startups including like Richly or Front or Edurio, for example. The terms are very simple. It's a soft loan, and you don't have to pledge your house or anything. We don't take shares, so it doesn't dilute you at very early stage. You pay 6% annually, which is 3,000 euros after the first year, and then the next 3,000 in 2 years, and you start repaying the money after the 4 years. So basically, for the first 4 years, you're paying just the interest. And the time is it, so please apply. We're happy to meet you and talk to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Janis. Also, perfect. So now I will ask to join the stage Estonian initiative Garage 48 that has pretty well doing in Latvia, and Oskar Gauks, who is presenting this initiative in Latvia. Yeah, so please.
Hello. So yeah, I am representative of Garage 48 here in Latvia. For those who don't know what is Garage, it's hackathon. Hackathon is basically when around 100 people gather together. Among them are developers, designers, entrepreneurs. They pitch their ideas, and in 2 days, in 48 hours, they develop from the idea their prototype, and this is basically the main step to start, like the first step to start their own startup. So there are many people in Latvia who went through Garage 48, and now they have they continued with their own startup from Garage 48 or join other startups. So it's nice place for those who have brilliant ideas but don't have a team, or for those who want to work in startup but don't have ideas, but they can join those people who can do it. So this is basically it. There was one slide with next event, so then yeah, it's actually here. It's quite small. Okay, then I will tell a bit more. So in total we had 7 events here in Latvia, and the next is approaching quite soon, in a few weeks. It will be Garage Open Data. So Riga's municipality will publish around 50 different data sets, and those who are keen on big data, on data analysis, or make life in Riga for the society better, it's a good opportunity to start. So if you have ideas or if you want to join startup, just go to garage48.org. There is all information there, and yeah, see you there.
Thank you, Oskar. So, the next one should be Latvian Venture Capital Association. I don't see Edgar's big one. Does anyone knows where he is? No. Okay. When we skip for a moment, the next one would be TechHub and Alise Lezdina, who will also say few words for the Rietumu Banka.
Hey. Oh, there will be a lot of... Can I go back? Okay. Good evening, everybody. I am Alice. I run the co-working space TechHub Riga. And firstly, I would like to tell you why we do what we do. We are passionate about startups, and we have been in the startup scene for ages, since first startups in Latvia were created. And we organize events, we do all kinds of activities for startups, by startups. We also run a co-working space. Recently we had a TechChill Baltics conference, which is annual greatest conference for startups in Latvia and for the region. So we try usually to invite a lot of great speakers, experienced entrepreneurs to share their stories, to have great time and networking together. A little more about our co-working space. We have recently moved, last November, we have moved to a new, bigger space because the community is growing. And so now we have a startup space, both open space and team spaces. And these are our members, around 30 companies in all kinds of fields, game developing, analytics, etc. We have some great success stories already, like Infogram, Front, Selfie, probably you've heard of them. We like to cooperate with some sponsors because that's how we can help to give our members subsidized space. And we have a lot of networking in TechHub. and a lot of great speakers. This is our team. Basically, most of the people behind the scenes are volunteers, like our board, 7 already board members. They're doing their daily job. If you have any questions, come to TechHub Riga space. We're always open. Next pitch for one of our upcoming events, we will have a FinTech, first ever FinTech challenge for startups. It's open for the region. Anyone can apply. Applications start tomorrow. Please follow our news and apply. Thank you.
Okay. The next one will be the representative of Latvian Business Angel Association and also Business Angel. So, Janis Rancans.
Hi. Good evening, everybody. Actually, I'm investor and also a startup. Let's say one person. I'm doing startups as well. I'm participating as an investor and an active entrepreneur in a companies. But today I would like to inform and disclose information about the Latvian Business Angel Network we have created almost a year ago, and just briefly inform you what is it all about. First of all, this is community where we invite and collect together all the active investors that are private persons and would like to invest their own resources. And on the other hand, we invite all the startups or new entrepreneurs who would like to apply for that money and would like to be interesting for the investors. And we organize a lot of speech events, and there is several numbers I would like you to remember. One is 9. This is 9 pitches already. We do it every month. We have received 170 applications, and 6 of the projects have received investments already. And there are 42 investors in our community. And then, as I said, we organize speech events every month, and next one is on March 18th. And applications for this next investment session is due to day after tomorrow. So basically, hurry up, go to our website. Oops. Go to our website here. All the information for entrepreneurs and for investors. That's it. Okay. And if I have a few seconds, have you noticed that this logo of Labs of Latvia, what it really means in Latvian? Have you noticed? It's Labs. That is good of Latvia.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was the idea. Yeah. We are happy you came. Thank you for Janis. Now we will. So now we will ask on stage Janis Prusis as a representative of Riga City Council and Atsperiens, which is also an initiative for startups.
Hello. I'm working for the municipality of Riga, and I have a good message for you today. There's a free money available if you are willing to do business in Riga. So, what should I do to move on? Well, what is it? I believe that's... what does it mean? Grant is a sum of money you don't have to return. Just do your business in Riga. It is for startups up to 2 years or for the beginners who are willing to establish a new enterprise. And what do? We also make seminars on how to apply. We are organizing Mentors Club. Next Friday, you are welcome to visit Swedbank Central Building to attend that. and we are organizing seminars on financial planning. And how much can you get? Up to 15,000 euros for one idea. This year budget for grants is 190,000. So this money will be spread out in 2 tenders. In the spring tender, which we are opening now, and the autumn tender, which will be open in September. So there's a month to apply. So, and what should you do to get this money? Simple plan: apply for a grant till 23rd of March, be among the winners. It's about 10% who are winning this contest. Sign a contract, you'll get first part of money. Realize your project, it means buy the things you need, and submit final report. Who did already? A few guys from TechHub Riga who are making special stuff for NFC phones. Guys who are making something from wild pig skin, let's call it so, and also scary place called Psycho, probably locals know. And if you don't remember anything from that, I'll be there. There'll be also Mārtiņš Pakalniņš at the end, yes. And we are ready to answer your questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Janis. So to be short, the next one will be RTU Design Factory and Charles Busmanis. And he has another presentation on a note.
Okay.
Yep, please.
Okay, good evening. So I'm Charles Busmanis from Riga Technical University, presenting here your RTU Design Factory. RTU Design Factory is made for finding, incubating, and realizing new ideas. Well, how do we do that in Riga Technical University? First, we prepare the sandbox. In this sandbox, we work with low bureaucracy and low hierarchy. Come there as you are. We all have something to learn from each other, whether we're a student, whether we're a project manager, or a professor. We have identified a few key elements, key needs to make things happen in that regard in realizing this new project. First thing, coffee. We need coffee. We need a place where people gather. We need large desks. We need a place where we can meet. We can put a lot of things on the table, create some mess. We need to build prototypes and also other people to comment what we're doing. What we want to do is gather people together from startup, from students, and bring university knowledge in this. Today, in October 15, we have opened the first space of RTU Design Factory called the Lab. We gather sponsors helping us with machines, with tools. We also have invested in there some of our personal savings. And I think there was a word that resumes it quite well, Sisu, if I remember. Today, in Design Factory, we have roughly 25 students coming every day, 5 research projects from RTU that are supported, collaborating with 7 startups at the moment, 2 study programs, and summer school. Here is some of the things that were realized. Thank you. If you have remarks, comments, objections, you're welcome to come and talk to me after the presentation. And one more thing, we're currently looking for a RAF 977 minivan to put in our space as a meeting room. Paldies.
Thank you. By the way, Charles was the first, I think, who has already made his profile on Labs of Latvia, as he didn't find it there in the ignition phase. So thank you, Charles.
I hope you can confirm soon.
Yeah, we will confirm.
I can hopefully finish it by the end of.
Of course, of course. So, and the next one will be Anna Andersone from the Mill, co-working space and community as well for designers. Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Anna. I'm from the Mill. So Mill is a co-working space, and our main goal is to bring together designers and developers, and by that creating more design startups. So it's a co-working space where people just come and work together, and we have now 6 companies and a couple of freelancers, which are design startups, architects, and also just design and development freelancers. We also organize meetups, so we're not just a co-working space, but we're also a meetup space. And meetups can be quite formal, they can be very informal, but this is how they look at the Mill. So it's just a bunch of professionals coming together, sharing their knowledge, their experience, and so when we exchange our experience, we learn from each other and we all get a little bit better. We also have a space for other events, not just meetups, but lectures, international speakers come over, and basically all kinds of knowledge exchange. But Mill is actually about the people. So it's a place where people can work together in a nice environment, where they can meet each other. We try to build a community around it, and we definitely party together. So Mill is also a great place for parties. And it's about startups. Of course, for startups, it's very important to grow. You can start in the basement, and then you can go to pitch at Slush. But when you have a place, a nice environment where you can meet media, it's much more easy. And when you have somebody to share it and do it together, it's much more fun. So if you're a designer, CEO, CTO, and want to build a design startup, we're open for you. And just come over to our meetups, look at our website, you can see all the calendar there. And yeah, welcome, join the Mill.
So thank you, Anna. And now I will ask on stage a representative of Graugiem group, Julija Gifford. Where is she? Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Julija Gifford, and today I'll be telling you about the Graugiem group. And Graugiem group started out as Graugiem LV. For those of you who don't know, that is the largest social network of Europe that is still dominant in its home country over Facebook. So that's already a big deal. But a while ago, Graugiem started to grow, and it has now become the Graugiem group. And now we house over 16 different startups, some of which you might have heard of before. Some are geared towards a Latvian market, the majority are geared towards an international market. And how do we do it? So one of the big things is the space that we work in. We are inspired by the space around us, by our office, by the tools that we need to succeed. Anyone gets whatever they need, their computer that they need. We have lunches together to create the kind of strengthened partnership. And the way that it works is that we have the people, which are the designers, developers, engineers, marketers, everything in-house, who work together to develop these different startups and make them what they are. So you don't necessarily, and we also have an office in California, which now has over 50 different employees. And we even have our founders sitting at the table with us. So they are part of our everyday process. They hear our problems, etc. Like I mentioned, in Riga we have about 120 employees. In California we have over 50 who are also developing one of our startups, Printful. You don't have to take our word for it. The world is also talking about us. But anyone can talk about how awesome they are. So I'm going to invite you to put it to the test and come and visit us in the office. Talk to me.
So the next one be also venture capital representative, Rudolfs Krese, who will present us ZGI Capital. Mar.
Ne? Yeah, sure. Ne? Yeah. Okay. Okay, thanks. Good to see you all. Great event. Hi, my name is Rudolfs Krese. I'm from Z3I Capital. I'm investor director there, and I work with startups every day. I see 3 to 5 pitches every week. So mainly startups are thinking about these words, about tractions, about team, about competitors. But I think that there is something beyond this, something beyond business plans and something beyond the numbers. I can see it in your eyes and I can see it in your team's eyes. So what I'm pitching for? I'm pitching for a meeting here. So you can find me at Republikas Laukums 2A. I work there. So this is a view from a meeting room. We can have a good coffee or a tea if you prefer. And so feel free to open your calendars and arrange a meeting with me. So actually we have a open fund. We have some money up, and we have funded 7 companies last year. So this is my email. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I will ask Tom Schmit from Accelerace Live, or Enixus, you will tell us.
Nope, Accelerace.
Accelerace Live, okay. Did you have slides?
I did. They don't seem to have made it. It's okay. Hi, my name is Tom Schmit. I'm with Accelerace Life and Enixus. Accelerace Life is a recently founded organization that brings together a group from Denmark, from Accelerace, which is an 8-year-old accelerator, plus 10 to 15 years of experience in running life sciences business parks. We have 2 organizing principles at Accelerace. The first organizing principle is that we believe that entrepreneurship is discipline. The second is we believe that entrepreneurship can be taught. And those are our driving principles, which means that when you commit to an Accelerace process, you're committing to a disciplined, work-filled approach to acceleration of your life sciences business. I'm here to pitch for life sciences, health sciences businesses that are interested in reaching global success. The Accelerace process to this point has accelerated nearly 300 companies. We have raised funds of 10% of our companies have raised $2 million or more, and 94% of our companies are still earning revenues. So we're very interested in listening to and hearing from scientists, from freelance entrepreneurs, anybody who has an idea that can be seen as being in life sciences, health sciences. That's everything from biotech to e-health to wet sciences. So if you're interested in those areas, look at acceleracelife.com and you can find my contacts.
Thank you. So the next speaker is Nikolai Adamovitch from Commercialization Reactor. Please.
Hello everyone, my name is Nikolai Adamovitch. I would like to present Commercialization Reactor and share with you our recognition. And last year we were invited to Northern Future Forum. We were selected by Latvian government to present some very specific, as Katrina said, some unique. And you see these 3 guys, me on the left and 2 prime ministers here.
And the organizers select this is guy from Slash. So what we are doing? It's quite easy. We bring scientific ideas from abroad because Latvian economy and Latvian size quite small, and it's impossible to create scientific-based startups as deal flow here based only on Latvian science, but we have also Latvian science. And we have very high rate of entrepreneurs, what we already taught here. And then we add everything what need to born this startup. We call ourselves as nursery of science-based startups. So this is our process. It's a quite long process because we are not IT, we are science-based startups. We are very heavy. Business and long starter, heavy starter, not just 1 day or 2 days. I show to you a presentation what I did in this Northern Future Forum, and we have 2 challenges. It's a lack of international business development experience. We have no industries here. And lack of smart money for early stage investment. But we have highest level of enthusiasm here. Also, we have numbers. Imprimatur Capital already invested in 13 startups from Commercialization Reactor. Also, we have investment from Ambersea Business Angel Club. Also, and we have pre-seed pool for startups. We are proud of our entrepreneurs. More than 30 people already here. Visit our website and you will see all of this. Thank you very much, and thank you to our sponsors.
Now I'm asking on stage Rihards Gailums, who will present 2 organizations, LatBAN, Latvian American Business Association, and Riga High Tech University. So he will have 2 pitches.
Yeah, hi. Where's my slide deck? So yeah, my name is Rihards Gailums. For those who don't know me, I'm a serial entrepreneur and an evangelist for tech startups since 2010. And I got the opportunity tonight to pitch 2 organizations. One is called LatBAN, Latvian American Business Association of California, and second is Riga City University Foundation. So generally speaking, we need to turn our society mainstream mindset from technology consumption to technology creation. So and I think that believe that technology startups are the main drivers for such transitions. From my experience analyzing those both ecosystems in both sides of Atlantic, I have been defined for myself a list of problems which actually facing startup Latvian startup ecosystem. Those are insufficient international recognition, insufficient external networking, lack of smart money, weak deal flow for startups, lack of networking and teamworking skills, a lack of entrepreneurial passion and skill set, lack of unique ideas with special sauce, lack of technical skills and knowledge, and all kind of stuff related to the education. So to deal with those problems, I have been co-founded Latvian American Business California in 2011. This is one of the overachievements actually at that time. So we established a Silicon Valley office in a plug-and-play Sunnyvale. And however, this first trial ended up after 1 year because of the weak deal flow of startups and governmental unwillingness to subsidize international networking development. And since then, I have been looking for the alternative business models, how to establish Latvian beachhead in the Silicon Valley. As one of the options, I'm considering to join some Latvian startup office space in Bay Area. Probably it will be the Erdog because I have office in Palo Alto, as you see in crowdfunding website. And besides that, I'm organizing community building events in Silicon Valley. This is the last one, which is actually spring last year. There's a couple of guys from California and guys from Startup Latvia expeditions at the time. Next one is planned for at the end of this month, so probably I will be there and organize some kind of community building event for that. And this is actually not related to LatBAN, but I'm very proud that first Latvian startup, which is actually presented their idea to Stanford at the European Entrepreneurship Series. And this is actually the infogram, and I'm really proud of that. This is the first big leap on international, some kind of recognition. And second, my organization is Riga University. So in order to foster this startup education and early stage smart money access 2 years ago, I co-founded Riga City University Foundation with leading Latvian universities and industry partners from Silicon Valley like NVIDIA and Udacity and Blackbox. In the first 2 years of operations, we have 3 most remarkable achievements. So one is first achievement is creation of Latvia Technology Entrepreneurship Meetup Network. We have altogether 8 different groups in exponential technologies, which are actually underdeveloped here in Latvia. Those are Bitcoin meetups, parallel programming, UI, UX, Riga 3D printing, biotechnology, drones, and mobile applications. And we are quite successful on that because we started just in April 2014. We got 34 events until now, and around 800 members, and average monthly growth is 70%. And next achievement is, the second achievement is creation of Accelerace, which is universities related accelerator and venture capital fund. And until now we have 3 largest universities on the board. We signed agreements of cooperation, which is actually Riga City University, Latvia University in Turība. We got expected closing date next year, and around 10 million all valuation VC fund behind the accelerator program. Deal flows 20 startups annually, academic integration 10 university startups, and 2 startups from each founding universities. And we are keeping very proactive and going to provide early this year Acceleratum 50, 14 and 120 programs in pre-acceleration in order to foster this student startup creation. And third achievement is creating first accredited bachelor degree program in startup entrepreneurship together with Riga City University, and this is going to open in fall this year. You should check out startup.rsu.lv. And in summary, so my wish list for Labs of Latvia is to find to build in this platform, find your co-founder mix and match database, create a map of Latvian startup ecosystem for those who are living outside this country, international promotion Latvia as high technology country, technology hardware startup listing in a database, and please do not forget to hire educational startups from universities. And overall, good job. I think it's a very excellent initiative and a remarkable UI UX, which is not close to those governmental-based systems here in Latvia. So thank you. That's it. Join those 2 organizations if you feel valuable for that. Thank you.
So thank you, Richard. Now I will welcome a newcomer for a startup world, representative of Ghetto Startup, Raimons Elbekans. He will introduce Ghetto Startup for us. Yeah, please.
Labvakar. Es atļaušos šovakar runāt latviešu valodā, ņemot vērā, ka lielākā daļa tomēr saprot latviešu valodu un lai nekropļot arī angļu valodu. Tāpēc tuliņās būs arī neliela prezentācija, bet es domāju, ka šodien atnākot uz šejienu prezentācija mazliet pamainījās, jo es sapratu to auditoriju, kur mēs īsti esam nonākuši. Un 3 vārdos pa Ghetto Games. Ghetto Games arī savā laikā bija startups. Es domāju, šobrīd varētu būt viens no veiksmīgākajiem Latvijā. 6 gadus atpakaļ mēs sākām, šobrīd mēs esam lielākā jauniešu kustība Latvijā ar 12,5 tūkstošiem dalībnieku mūsu aktivitātēs, un es domāju, tas ir pietiekami liels skaitlis, plus ar viņu ģimenes un mūsu sekotāji visos sociālos tīklos un tā tālāk. Un tas, ko es jums gribētu vēstīt, mēs šobrīd esam sākuši jaunu projektu Ghetto Startups. Mums ir Ghetto Startups, ir Ghetto Burgeri, Ghetto Games, Ghetto TV, tā tālāk un tā joprojām. Startups laikam kaut 16. projekts mums, līdzīgi kā Graugiem LV, bet ko es gribētu no jums? Es gribētu, lai jūs atceraties mazliet mani, padomājiet par to, ko mēs varētu darīt kopā, ja? Jo Ghetto Startups ir iesācējis, un šajā gadā tas ir pamatā pilota projekts, bet nākotnē es gribētu, lai jūs izmantojat to platformu, ko mēs esam radījuši, jo viennozīmīgi mēs esam viena no jauniešu līderiem, viedokļu līderiem šobrīd, un spējam integrēt arī jūsu idejas, jūsu projekts mūsu saturā, respektīvi visos draugos, Facebookos un pārējās lietās, laist iekšā timelainā jūsu ziņas, jūsu idejas, ko jūs gribat vēstīt jauniešiem, jo mums tiešām ir ļoti aktīvi, spēcīgi, un es domāju, ka arī radošā ziņā ļoti liels potenciāls ir tieši šiem jauniešiem, kas piedalās Geto Games projektā kā tādā. Tā kā skatīsimies, kā attīstīsies Geto startups. Es esmu pārliecināts, ka tas drīz būs viens no lielākajiem Latvijā, bet mēs noteikti sadarbosimies ar visiem, un paldies jums liels par uzmanību.
Paldies, Raimond. Nākamais, okay. Next on the stage will be Microsoft Latvia representative Aigars Maciņš.
Okay.
Please, you have one slide too.
Sometimes in Microsoft we think that we are, let's say, not doing enough for startups, or people don't know. And when people start, let's say, to build their companies, they're not thinking about how can they, let's say, use big guys like other big corporations who already, went out of startup phase and are doing, let's say, business for some time, and what kind of resource and support you can get from them. And so that's the problem I will try to solve. And the solution to that is that we have. First thing is we need to be present in all the places where, let's say, action is happening. In all the hackathons, in all Garage 48s, in all game jams, in startup weekends and so on. We have to be present there and help teams to build their, let's say, MVPs on site. And after that, we also have, let's say, programmatic approach with Bespark program, which is a program where we are giving away for startups, let's say, tens of thousands of dollars worth of software, also, let's say, tens of thousands worth of cloud credits they can use to host their services and so on. And where's the next thing? So, and let's say action items, which let's say also generally we also have some these acceleration funds globally available, and what we can do is give access to our customers. And we are right now building in this region customer access programs for startups, so that we can, let's say, give some part of our customers or partner network directly to startups. And that's, let's say, is in the process to give us, let's say, to give something more from our side to startup communities here. And yeah, so what's, let's say, next actions you can do? You can go to bespark.com and register. It will take you, let's say, I don't know, 5 minutes, and after that you will get, let's say, first the goodies, and after that you can ping me on some social networks or whatever, and if you are bigger ones, get additional support, like consultancy and so on. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Aigars. And the next one will be representative of Startup Latvia and Startup Weekend, Artūrs Andersone. So, please.
Thank you. Hey, so all of us here are super excited about startup communities, about building our own companies, helping others, etc. But events like this are happening all over the world. So, like any country, you can imagine there's an event like this, and it's buzzing about startups, about doing something, about helping, about growing. But it all comes from somewhere, and all of this concept comes from Silicon Valley. So that's what we do. We organize business missions to Silicon Valley. We try to take the entrepreneurs, to take them on a 10-day trip to Silicon Valley. We put them in touch with the mentors, with experts, with other startup founders. We put them in front of investors. We attend public events just like this and 10 times larger. We try to meet the heroes. We try to meet the superstars. We've met Steve Blank and other people from which you've probably read a lot about. So the program takes 10 days, and within these days, startups are being prepped here in Latvia. Then they are taken to Silicon Valley, where they get to learn, to meet, and to experience. And at the end of this program, what they take back home is this knowledge and the feedback from the experts. So within a year or two, they can work on their products, on their companies, on their ideas, to take it back there and try to grow their company in US and maybe attract some funds. We organized this together with Latvian Investment and Development Agency, so some of the money can be returned back to you, so that's a pretty good deal. We've also organized the Startup Weekend, so if you're excited to organize Startup Weekend yourself, please contact me and I will let you know how it happens and we'll help you to do that. Thank you.
Thank you, Artur. And the next one is Connect Latvia and Elmars Baltics.
Hi, nice to meet you. And I represent network, small membership organization Connect. And we work closely with university technology founders and try to help them commercialize their technologies. And we work also in close cooperation with Latvian Inventors Association, which is URIS. Yeah. And there are about 50 inventors from not only universities but also individual inventors, and we work with them so day to day. And our key event is Invention Festival that we run every year in autumn. That is a festival for 2 days when we bring together in big aula about 70 inventions, and the people come and they bring their prototypes and things they can touch. So and we try to help them to work after this event. So yeah, Connect is an international network. There is a Connect networks in Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and we can bring startups also for some training over there. I think that's it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just okay. Next one will be IT demo centers and Aiga. Yeah, Zālīte.
So hello, my name is Aiga Zālīte and I'm the manager of Riga IT Demo Center. And so even though Latvia is a small country, sorry for the presentation, even though Latvia is a small country, we have a lot of great minds that have successfully carried the name of Latvia outside in the world. For example, AirDog, Infogram, and of course you all probably know that we have the fastest internet in Europe, and etc. So, and that's why we need to talk and show more about these incredible things that Latvia can do in the field of IT. So, at the beginning was this Latvian IT cluster, and it is an NGO which unites the leading and as well startup companies of Latvian IT to grow brand awareness and extend export opportunities for public and business sectors. And then there is Riga IT Demo Center, and it is a project developed by Latvian IT cluster, and it is like a marketing platform, or as we call it, showroom, for all these great Latvian achievements, solutions in the field of IT. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit problem. I supposed to show how it looks like with us in Riga IT Demo Center, but okay, we have 15 hands-on demo versions in here and more than 75 IT solutions with this virtual IT portfolio. Okay, you can see our members. We have more than 30 members. For example, La Telecom, Mass Portal, Catchbox, and the number keeps increasing. And starting from January, we moved to Latvian National Library, and as you probably know, EU presidency takes place right now. And even though at the moment we don't have access to society, but we have full access to ministers, delegates, and media from other EU countries, And after 1st of July, we will be open for everyone. And of course, I'll be waiting for you. If not as members, then at least as visitors. So keep in touch and thank you very much. So for more information in here.
Thank you, Aiga. And the next one is Lilita Sparana from Demola, Latvia.
Hello, thank you. My name is Lilita Sparana. I'm glad that this computer supports PowerPoint. If it doesn't support anything. So about Demola Latvia, what does it mean, Demola Latvia? It's a talent show. It's a great place for students. And of course, it's a basic for the very, very basic for startups. And we love Finns, by the way. We love you very much because Demola is coming from Finland. It was established in Tampere, and now it's already in 12 European cities, and not just European, also including Mexico and St. Petersburg. And in Latvia, it's opened since 2014, operated by IT Cluster. And why do we love this? Just because it's offered for all of you. If you are a student, if you are not, you can become a student always. So we are nothing without students, but we always have to say, but we have nothing without partners. And why do we say so? Because how does Demola project work? Partner company or enterprise or institution has an idea or has a problem case. So they think what to do with that. Oh, okay, let's take it to Demola, guys. So Demola experts collected multidisciplinary student team from different universities, different faculties, let them work for 4 months. And during those 4 months, they are learning a lot of such a stuff what they would never ever be able to learn in university. And then they generate ideas and bring back to the enterprise. And enterprise think, wow, this is a great, okay, I am happy. Now guys, you can have a money. I don't want to say how much, but students get some money, and afterwards everybody is happy. And this PowerPoint also is not working very well. Then if you are a student, you have to come to Demola. Definitely, you have to try it at least once in a time. You have to consider to work at least once a week, and you have to consider that you will be asked to work and think out of box. No boxes, no gray areas, nothing. So, and these companies are just a few of the many hundreds who already submitted Demola cases to Demola networks all over the Europe. And why do they so? Just because statistics show that 80% of all cases are successful and valuable for enterprises and institutions. And that's what we say. Even our state institution has submitted one case, and it also great companies. And now it's already a third call, and students are very welcome to apply till March 9 to learn how to do a business and how to establish startup. Welcome to Demola. Thank you.
Thank you for impressive presentation. So the next one is Green Incubator, Zaļo Technology Incubators, and who will present? Son? Dāvis. Okay, Dāvis.
Let's go. My name is Davis, and I represent Green Technology Incubator. We are, as we are saying, we are a place or space for innovative and progressive clean technologies for startups who are working in this field. What we do, we help startups to find the first client. We help startups to finance themselves, and we help startups to test the ideas, test the technologies which they are kind of using. How we finance startups? We provide services, which means every startup has access to different kind of expertise, which is offered as a service. How big we are? Right now we are having around 60 clean tech ideas, which means we are a big family. And the good news is that we are open. We are still looking for new, progressive, clean tech ideas, and everybody is welcome to apply. Thank you.
And now I'm asking on stage Edgars Ivanov, who is Riga Power Station or Powerhouse, representative.
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Edgars Ivanov. It'll take just 2 minutes. So, Riga Powerhouse is the project we plan to create within the Riga city. So we plan to reconstruct industrial area where 1,000 creative minds of Riga city can work together and interact to bring new innovative products into the international markets. So most of you have seen this so-called innovation funnel, and the thing which is really important is that there's a huge difference between the idea and between the innovative product. And the difference is that creativity is creating ideas, but to get innovations, we have to bring these ideas to products. And in each of these steps, you need a lot of interaction, and this is something which can be only facilitated with a physical space. The largest tech companies and also our local startups, they support their employees and actually endorse them to work together in different startup communities. Usually these are co-working areas. Why do they do that? Because that supports their creativity, and also this collaboration brings to better work results. We have came up with a decision that we need this critical mass of 1,000 people, and to understand that this critical mass of talented creative minds need a space, so we're looking for regenerating 10,000 square meters within the city of Riga. And we also plan to involve established manufacturing companies in reverse pitching and hoping that they will relocate their R&D departments within this location. So we have 7 locations within the city of Riga identified, and within a month or 2, I guess that we'll have the final location defined. And we have a team of very different players, starting from marketing, startups, education, etc. And I would like to invite all of you to join our project and to work together to bring this project to life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Edgars. And Green Incubator representative Sandra asked me to give her an hour word about the competition they have.
Hi. Yeah, the next one. Yeah, this one. Okay, I'm here. My name is Sanda, and I'm here to inform you about the great thing, which is Climate Launchpad 2015, which is actually the European largest clean tech business idea competition, which is going on in 23 European countries, and for the first time this year also in Latvia. And in Latvia, Green Technology Incubator is running it. So. This is for everyone who has an idea in an early stage in clean tech field, which would be to unlock European clean tech potential or to open up for address the climate change in Europe. So if you feel like starting your own business in this field, you should check out the webpage, climatelaunchpad.org, and what you would win. This is first, you should apply in Latvia. So that would be the national first round, so to say, and possibility to get the intensive training, intensive mentoring program, and also the possibility to present your idea in front of a jury, national jury. But if the experts would think that your idea is most promising, 3 ideas would be sent to European finals in Netherlands, and this is paid for you. We would pay for you this, and this is an opportunity to get the first place would get 10,000 euros. The second one would be 5,000 euros, and the third one 2.5. But the money is not all. I think the contacts, the possibility to contact with the Climate Kids Accelerator and to get their 18 months Climate Kids Accelerator program. This is the way how you can go on with your idea. To have a big step towards your business idea realization and to show up in European level. So check out the webpage.
Thank you, Sandra, for additional information. So next one would be Arcana Digital Group and Alexander Kregers.
Okay. Okay. First of all, I want to thank Labs of Latvia for taking an action to develop Latvian startup community platform. I'm Alexander Kregers. I'm co-founder and CEO of Arcana. When I came to the industry, I was dreaming about creating something that can change the world, you know. But yeah, later I understand that our solutions doesn't work. Okay. Now working? Okay. Labāk. Yeah. Okay, great. But I need more time. Jā, labi. Tātad, kas... Okay. Es jau pārēju uz latviešu. Mēs varam varbūt bišķiņ to...
Runā.
Yep. Okay, so... you know, I was understanding that our solutions doesn't work, and I'm not a tech guy. I have a psychology degree. So I just wanted to figure out what we can do, and I thought maybe it's not about coding and designing. Maybe there is something else. And imagine my surprise when I found a missing hero. It was a user. Actually, in 2010 we conducted our first user experience research, and that year was full of discoveries for us. But most important, that we shifted our mind from developers' way of thinking to user-centered, and that totally transformed our business. Because in the next 4 years we created 100 designs, we developed 50 web projects, and we have engaged in dozens of startups. It was really huge and amazing experience, and in the middle of this Arcana was built. So now we can offer, and we are open to share our experience, our insights, and our knowledge with startups by providing user experience research and user interface designing for startups. I think that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. We have 2 more speakers, and the next one is Eva from Altum. Yeah. And she told me she will also speak Latvian. Yeah. Okay.
Labvakar. Mani sauc Ieva Zagrauska-Gailīte. Strādāju Valsts attīstības finanšu institūcijā Altum. Pirmkārt, man ir patiesi liels prieks būt šeit. Un otrā, kā jūs saprotat, runāšu latviešu valodā. Tas, ko vēlos teikt, mans ikdienas darbs ir saistīts tieši ar jaunajiem uzņēmējiem, kas nu pat ir izlēmuši uzsākt savu biznesu un vēlās to darīt Latvijā. Ikdienā tiekos, runāju, uzzinu ļoti daudz jauna, un mans darbs pilnīgi noteikti ir viens no aizraujošākajiem, manuprāt. Tas, ko vēlos pastāstīt jums par to, kas ir Altum un ko Altum var jums piedāvāt. Tātad, pirmkārt, Altum ir Valsts attīstības finanšu institūcija, kura nav konkurente nevienai no bankām. Mūsu uzdevums ir dot iespēju jaunajiem uzņēmējiem saņemt aizdevumu viņu izvēlētajās jomās, lai attīstītos, uzsāktu, pilnveidotos, un tāpat arī dzenu pilnīgi visiem uzņēmējiem, kuriem jau ir esoša uzņēmēja darbība, paplašināties un tātad savu uzņēmēju darbību turpināt, balstoties uz Altum sniegtajām finansējuma iespējām, kas pamatā ir aizdevums. Tiesa gan uzreiz jāsaka, mēs nevaram sniegt aizdevumu jums prototipu izstrādei. Mēs varam sadarboties tajā brīdī, kad jūs jau esat gatavi reāli uzsākt ražošanu. Toties, Pilnīgi jebkuram, kuram ir jebkāda biznesa ideja un vēlme saņemt finansējumu, ir visas iespējas vērsties pie mums. Atrodamies mēs Rīgā Elizabetes ielā, un visas konsultācijas un pilnīgi visa dokumentu palīdzība, kas ir sagatavošana, lai varētu tādus sagatavot dokumentus, ir bez maksas. Papildus tātad slaidā man aiz muguras varat redzēt iespējas saņemt aizdevumu katram uzņēmumam dažādās stadijās Latvijā pieejamos tātad finanšu instrumentos, tātad gan Autum, gan Latvijas garantiju aģentūra un arī privāti investori. Paldies jums liels par uzmanību.
So, and the last one will be Elena Corkhill from UK Trade Investment. Yep. Welcome. Yeah. Be strong.
Should I use this one?
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Bear with me. I know you're leaving. I know you want to go home. Probably some t-shirts are going already there. But so my name is Elena Corkhill. I'm investment advisor at UK Trade Investment Baltics. What I want to tell you, UK is the #1 destination for international businesses in Europe. So if you already decided that you want to set up your business in the UK, well done. But what I want to tell you that regardless of whether you are a startup, you're a medium-sized business, you're a family business, UKTI is there to support the realization of your business ambitions. So we help to set up the company in the UK quickly and efficiently, I must say, saving you probably mostly you, the valuable time and money by guiding you through some essential steps such as registering your company in the UK, finding the right location and premises, right skills, guiding you through many different options of raising the capital, and as well we have different sector specialists covering all the industry sectors, as well as key issues such as visas, taxation, financial analysis. I can go on forever. This list is unlimited. And really our services don't stop once you're set up in the UK. It continues with your international expansion. Last year we helped around 12 companies across Baltics to set up and expand globally. And the best bit, I'm not stopping here, but the best bit is that all our services for free, because we are UK organization funded by the UK government. So if you have any questions regarding setting up in the UK, or you have any cooperation propositions or ideas, please come and find me and we can discuss it later. Thank you.